Zipper bear.
By definition. Best one's at it? We don't guarantee.
En passant d'arriver 22.
Ouais. I don't know where it is.
Kirk, I've seen you move two-way pieces around quite powerfully. So how do you do that with a three-way compressed accordion?
Well, you have to have good people around you as well, you know. So that's the big thing. Yeah.
No,
So, you know how this goes. All for us, no rudder. You know.
Good one. Thanks, man. Bonjour, mesdames, messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. We have another NSL talk, and this time we have the French delegation here once again, as last year with Martial Ferré and Damien Solin, reigning 8-way champions. And as will you introduce your guests also? We have two B team members actually in 4-way also, who were jumping here with you in your 8-way teams. Can you introduce them, please?
Here we have Manu. Manu is he did the 8-way camp indoor last year, and he has joined the B teams 4-way. He has been selected 2 months ago in the B teams. So,
Manu, quel âge? How old are you?
29.
29. Okay.
And his girlfriend, Christine.
Christine.
Probably the fastest lady doing 8-way in France.
All right.
Since Jeanne d'Arc. You know what? We don't have we have very few people. Girls doing 8-way at this level, and she has shown people that it's possible to do like a 20-21 average indoor, but this level in 8-way. So it's good.
And we have also.
This is a good friend, very good friend of ours. Actually, he was the organizer of the Mission Impossible with Airspeed in the 2006-2007, and he's a very strong skydiver. He's not competing in the B teams or whatever, but he's a very strong skydiver.
Bienvenue.
I'm a boss, that's why.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the introduction, Martial. And Christine is in the she is in the one of the B teams with the mixed lineup. She's not in the female lineup because you have a new female B team.
Yes,
right?
yes, but she is in the
open
process. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about 8-way. I just had a discussion with Airspeed about the 4-way situation, but I know that you have been watching very carefully what Airspeed now and the Golden Knights are doing. What is the message that you will bring to France, to Jeremy Rollet and your national forward teams? Damien, what are you going to tell them?
What we saw was a really strong team of Golden Knights, but they have to prepare more because on some blocks, all the blocks are not so fixed at this time. So I think they will work a lot and they will be ready for Dubai. But the French team will prepare until May. I think until May to December. So they will be ready too. So it will be normally a strong fight in Dubai.
So you feel after seeing them here now, the Golden Knights, you feel like the 8-way?
I think there is a little confusion. He was talking about the no?
No.
8-way national team.
No, yeah, but no. The 8-way national team will start in May. But we see the Golden Knights, and my opinion, the Golden Knights is still a strong team for sure. But they are not so ready at this time.
Okay.
The Golden Knights.
For me, I have seen a very impressive team, but it's hard to make to transform this way of flying into the air. We know that wind tunnel is always faster and easier by some of the way, but I have seen something very strong. But it's not undefeatable. You know, I think the experience of the French will match the gap. Yeah, and it will be a very strong battle between. For now, I cannot say who is going to win or who is going to lose.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, nobody can really. But
Yeah, it's really difficult to see a team, a really strong team like the Golden Knights in the tunnel and to imagine what they can do in the air with the race and with the exit and many things like that. So, just an opinion with a really strong and fast team in the tunnel, but in the tunnel.
yeah,
What is impressive is they never failed anything. You know, it's not magical. I mean, we know how to do that, how to fly like this. But what is very strong is the continuity of the jump is perfect. You know, there is no time when they fail or they have a blocking situation, or you know what I mean.
yep. So you are basically quoting Niklas Hamlin of Airspeed, who said last year after the World Challenge, you don't win a World Championship in the wind tunnel. That
Yes.
you agree with that, right? He was
mean,
kind
you-
of making.
France?
Now he was Niklas was making fun when they lost to Hayabusa in Bedford. Hayabusa won, and in the interview after the meet, Niklas said, "You don't win a World Championship in the wind tunnel." So he was saying that now what you just said, more or less.
Yeah.
Um, Now, you have still kind of an additional challenge and difficulty, so to say, in France, because you're doing the four-way members are all doing eight-way this year as well, and you're dealing with Airspeed as doing only four-way and Golden Knights doing only eight-way. Do you think it is really possible next year still to win both events if you cut your training in half, more or less? What do you think? Do you follow this this battle between France and USA and the four-way and eight-way mixed up and Manu?
Yesterday we had a long discussion about that. So
Yeah, please. Yeah, give us some feedback. I'm interested in the new generation in France.
Yes, of course, we follow the battle, but we have a little experience, so it's difficult to tell what's going on. And yesterday we had a discussion with Marcia about four-way and eight-way teams, and I tell to Marcia that I want to know if it's possible to mix four-way members to have a great eight-way teams,
Mm-hmm.
because we saw the inverse eight-way teams member are not as good as a team like France A or like Airspeed.
Mm-hmm.
They are really good, but not good as the masters.
The four-way masters. So the four-way competitors are kind of better trained, you say, as in eight-way in general.
I wonder if we mixed four-way members,
Yeah.
we can make eight-way team, a great eight-way team.
Mm-hmm. So that speaks for having the four-way members actually in the eight-way team. You mean?
Actually, the eight-way team, national team is made. The four-way national team is made by people who came from the eight-way. So I think they can do both because they have won in both events. Now the question is how to deal with two battles in the same day, and until now nobody has proven that it would be doable.
One, Mathieu.
Just, yeah, as a team. I mean,
Yeah.
as a team, and we
As a
had a
team,
talk
right.
about that. You know, okay, the battle in Mendelins was very fierce, and they could have lost. We could have lost both events, you know, and we would have said it was because of him, or it could have been because of him. And I'm pretty sure that there was Mathieu was very tired, and we had a very bad exit, and probably because he was so tired, he went like this, and this is the time when we started losing the competition. But after he is so strong, you know, we could come back again. As a team, I don't know. It's I have the bitter experience of that in 2003, and it could have worked, but the fact is that the failure in 2003 was coming from the forward team members.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to think about that.
Well, now we have a failure in 1999. We have a failure in 2001. We have a failure in 2003.
Yes.
We have Mathieu, who did it.
Mathieu, but
I
it was
think Mathieu can give a lot of experience of this competition, because he was the first guy who's doing 8-way and 4-way in the same competition, and win 8-way and 4-way in the same competition, and can give to the 4-way team a lot of feedback about this event and how to prepare that and how to switch and something like that. He's got a good experience about that. So maybe why not? Because he was the first. So
yeah, he can prove that it's doable because he did it. So it's a good example to promote this idea of winning both events.
But he can give knowledge and experience and all that, but he cannot give time and jumps, because what I'm trying to say is actually now that you have your whole training, you have to split it in half.
Yeah.
While Airspeed and Golden Knights are using 100% of their training for the event. So that is a big question if it can be enough, you know, if you share.
That's why the 4-way started training hard now, and no 8-way at all, and the 8-way will start later, and then after they will mix both things. Yeah.
Well, you have definitely created a very, very exciting situation by trying that, and we are all looking forward very much to see the real battle. We will not see it at the Shamrock, you know, because your 8-way team is not going to be there. The 4-way team is there. So in 8-way we will really only see it in Dubai next year. However, we have the Shamrock coming up, and it will be exciting in 4-way.
Maybe the Golden Knights are talking about coming at French national team, French nationals championships. So maybe we will have an idea of how they deal with this battle.
In the 8-way competition.
Yeah, in the 8-way competition.
Yeah, you don't really get a test for your situation though. That's the problem, you know. There is no test where you can do a 4-way and 8-way at the same time, at the same event, with the top competition. So it will be...
My opinion is if the two events are split in different days, I mean, if you make a complete 4-way contest in one day and complete 8-way contest in the other day, it can be made easier. It can be easier, but if there is both events on the same day, it might be an issue.
And that's what it is usually. Not the World Meets, World Cups. You have this and that, so it will be very challenging, very exciting. Thank you very much for chatting about this a little bit, honestly, and you know, telling us how you think about it. Thank you also for the introduction of your new generation in France, and have a good trip back to France. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.